Hey, hey, hey. Big up to all the single mothers, big up to all the single dads, big up to all the grandparents. Hope you guys are doing well. Okay, so on my previous video, I was talking about Auntie Donna and this young man, Ricardo Irons, and it's coincidentally he come knocking at Auntie Donna's gate, and Auntie Donna is that lady that help people in Jamaica. She's a charity lady. She help out a lot of people, and baby mothers, homeless people, people in need, people who want to better themselves. And we follow our program, and people is like always watching her to see what is going on, the good deeds that she done, and she always do puddings and all those stuff. Anyway, this young man turned up at our gate, and he actually was selling like chargers and earpieces, things like accessories for your phone. However, he was he was really a guy that is coming from a lost place, because from early he's been abused. He was sleeping in the market and still is. And Auntie Donna see him as a person. He never come begging anything. He's trying to get people to buy stuff. He's selling stuff. So she asked him, like, come get the money to buy the stuff and so on. He said he begs, he wipe car glass and so on. But him trying to elevate himself by starting to sell accessories for phone. Because so every day the earpiece and our work, you always want one. You charge and our work, you always need one. So, and thing. So it was a situation like that. Anyway, he did not know that she was Auntie Donna though. And by talking to him and so on, she found out that he was sleeping in the market. And even though he was sleeping in the market, men would come in the market and attack him and try chopping him up just for the little space there on the ground and want him to pay rent. Because, it's about power. Sometimes I wonder why people desolate in the same situation trying to still tear down each other, but it's a matter of a power thing, innit? So that was what was happening to him. So she said, what would you want? What kind of help you would want? And so on. He said he didn't even actually know what help he wanted, because first thing, he don't live anywhere. So she was saying she can't buy him a bed, she can't buy him a dresser, she can't, because he not have anywhere to live. So anyway, she decided, and she's going to give him some money to help him buy more goods so he can sell, to upgrade what he does, like get more stuff and more varieties, because they're little quick things that people would have wanted too, since he's in that line of accessories and don't have those. So she said, try and get all that you can get and so on. Anyway, she went for donation. People from all over the world would send donation to Auntie Donna, and they would either send it and say, okay, give it to someone new, give it to somebody desperate, give it to somebody trying, and so on. So she sent it inside and came out with 2 envelopes, and one she gave him, it was $8,000 that was in it. And it's like he was so shaken, didn't even know if he must take it or not, confused, because he's saying that all his life nobody never give him anything, and the highest money him ever owed is $5,000, and it's one time him don't know how that feel. So when he get 8,000, it was like, whoa. Anyway, she give him the next email. The next email, it was like $12,000. So now I didn't get $20,000. Him just break out into tears. Oh God, I started to cry, because think everybody who watched that episode, like really, you couldn't help but cry. Him never asked for this, and it's like him never expects, even though to some people that is not a lot of money, but to him it's like he said that he never expected this, and nobody ever do this for him, and he doesn't know. It was just so overwhelming, and he really, really, you can see the need. And then he tell you how he's been abused by his stepmother and his father, and his mother died, and he had to run away from country, and he's been everywhere. He never get involved in any crime, never involved in any violence. And the thing about it, he has always been on the road selling, from wiping car glass to selling stuff and so on, and begging where when he needs to. And like this was like something great, something like his greatest thing to happen to him. And you can see he was shaking. And then you look on and it's just, I was looking on and saying, this is one of them youths that just need a chance, man. Just need a chance. The funny thing is though, the previous video I did about Auntie Donna and Ricardo Irons is his name, I really wanted was to upload the video, that so at least when I'm talking, for those who don't know about Auntie Donna, and you would more understand what I'm saying by watching it. But I am new to YouTube. I don't understand everything about it, and when I finish putting together what I was saying about the situation and to put the video up, my daughter said to me like, "Mommy, you know about copyrights and creative, creative rights, etc." And I know I see bloggers that use it. I don't know how they do it, but there is a way that they do it. And I was like scared. I didn't want to upload a video that I didn't have any rights to and get any strike on my channel. So that's why I didn't. So now I decided to do a part 2 here to explain to you what I was talking about in terms of when I talk about Auntie Donna and Ricardo Irons made me cry. So eventually, as I learn more about YouTube's and the rules and regulation, I maybe can do little bits and parts of like videos that are of importance to what my theme is. I will understand more how to do that. But I'm just sorry that I couldn't able to do the video. But you know, you could go over to her channel. Her platform is an open one, and you could get an idea of what I'm saying. Anyway, after she gave him the money and so on, he said, "I'm going to buy goods now. I'm going to buy goods now," because he said anywhere he goes with the money, because him don't really live anywhere, they will beat him up and take it from him, or probably kill him for it, because trust me, in Jamaica you can get killed for $1,000. It's that bad, you know what I mean? So he decided he was going to go straight to buying the stuff. Now a lot of people calling because he's a street guy always at the stoplights. I've encountered him already myself because I was in Tropical Plaza and he came along selling some chargers and the little plug parts, and you have the extension parts and so on and thing. And I didn't want anything at the time, and he was so polite. I never forgot him. He was so polite because he said, "Okay, Mommy, maybe next time you will buy." And I started feeling like I didn't buy any, but at that time I had a problem with the Digicel phone company and I was heading into Digicel, so I wasn't even focused, and I didn't want any at the time still, but maybe, I would have bought from him. But the fact that I didn't buy anything and he was really polite and said, "Alright, next time, Mommy," and and think, "I have a nice day," and yeah, and etc. So when I saw him, I readily pick up those in, but you're seeing these people, I know you don't even know what they're going through and so on. And it's a guy that he never stops, when he got the money from him, he never stopped saying him thank God, and he was so humbled and he was so grateful. And sometimes you have people around you that you're always giving things to and doing things, and then them ask not even so grateful for anything, you know what I mean? And there was this guy, and this is the typical guy I always talk about, because you see Jamaican youths, especially the boys, their challenge is not regular. Them go through the grinder. Now ask Christ, them go through the grinder. And the thing about it, as I said, the crime in Jamaica is more pure teenagers up to 24 that is getting into these crimes. And for him choose another route, he has nobody at all. He could have chosen a different route, but he chose something to elevate himself. If you listen to this guy talk, you'd be like, "Oh my God, don't look at at people and judge. I'm not going to say just go out there and just randomly pick up one and say Raina, because you have to have your screw on your body and you have to be careful. But this guy, I'm telling you, I'm going to be watching the process with him on Auntie Donna program. Now, would you believe that about 2 or 3 days after he came back with the goods that he bought? Yes, he came back with the goods he bought, and he said with everything that he bought, $20,000 to show that everything that the $20,000 bought, and he said that the only thing he took out of it was $1,000 to buy something to eat. But he wanted to make sure that to show you say is a chance him want him take the whole of the money and go buy the goods and come and take out everything. And even Auntie Donna say, no, you don't have to show everything. Him say me I show everything. Because if anybody who ever doubt me and in terms of judging me, I want them to say that him really want to elevate himself. Him say anything I give him can't sell it, because he walks miles and miles and sell these things. He put in the work and he go here and there and get them done. And the funny thing again is that he just by sitting down there talking to another, I remember one of the things he said to Auntie Donna, that when he received the money, it's not so much the money, because he like him get used to not having money, that get to him, you know, is that to think say somebody heart opened up to sorry for him to do this for him. Him not ever experience love. Him not know about them something about nobody loving you and caring for you like that. And I tell you, say, it touched. No man, this guy's story touched me, my heart. Really touched millions of people, because a lot of people watch a program. It touched people, man. And the people were calling left, right, and center, sending in donations for this guy. However, he read his Bible. He tell you he read his Bible every morning for sure, so that this guy, with all what he has gone through, he has never given up hope. You understand? Him still have him faith. Him say him go to church too. You understand? But even while he's there talking, he keeps going back to the hurt that he got through his little. And the funny thing is that people who see him on the program, who know him, plenty people calling in and talking a lot of good things about this guy experience on the road. Him never involved in no crime or nothing. You understand? And people from the community where he come from, somewhere in, I think it's Ricardo or St. Mary, people in the neighborhood there said, yeah man, him had a hard life. Because from the mother there, the stepmother and the father treat him like an animal down there. So him running from St. Mary, come at town, go sleep in a market. Can you imagine sleeping in a market, Coronation, dirty market, or in there can stay? When the market stuff done all day and at night, you find a little shovel in there for go sleep. And a bad man will still come in there, and he has a lot of chops on his hand. They were trying to chop him up because he pay dues once him in the market. The market is not even their space, but because them are bad people, them do him things like that. So with that, he's talking about those hurts, and it's like sometime you check it out, he has like family that gone abroad and so on, but because he has even been through 5 different boys' home and somebody had to run away, because it's just him just feel like he'll be stagnant there, and you can kind of understand that. You feel like if him get out there in the world and can try and find something, because if nobody now come look for you, nobody now carry money, and nobody now send nothing for you, and him have 1 and 2 relatives that are abroad and they don't even try and help us. Sometimes I wonder if like these people abroad, like if they really understand how really hard it is in Jamaica. And then sometimes when Jamaica calling and asking for stuff or so on, you can't give them what you don't have, but whatever you can do, you still do for them, because Jamaica is rough. You understand? And you have people coming out of school and colleges with 16 subjects, 13 subjects, 10 subjects, and you still can't get a job. You understand? I remember my son said to me one time that every time he reach a level at school, when him leaving prep school, them say this is the beginning. Him say when him leaving high school, them say this is the beginning. When him leaving college, him say this is the beginning. And mommy, him no know where the, if when him leaving college is still the beginning. When you're going to be the end, because you come out of there and you still can't find the beginning because getting a job is so hard, you know. So imagine this guy try to get out there, be independent with what little he has, to buy and sell little stuff, to turn little change and so on, make him little mickle stretch and so on. It just show a certain kind of character, you know, and strength that I think that as long as he's getting the help, I think we're going to expect great things from this guy, Ricardo Irons. We're going to expect great things from him. But Auntie Donna was saying because he talked about his hurt so much, maybe when him on the road and so on, did him selling, if him think about it, him say, no, you don't. I believe him because when you're trying to hustle and trying to survive, you don't have any time to think about where you got through and what all these things. What you're thinking about is just surviving. You see, when you're in a mode like a relaxed mode where, for example, now you meet Auntie Donna or somebody that want to help him, the emotions will come over him and say, Jano, when him think of what him got through and the feelings that somebody is helping him now, it's a lot. And I understand, you know, and thing, but we are watching the progress. Well, what Auntie Donna has done, however, is that a lot of people have come on board and they said they're going to help him to get a place. They're going to rent a place for him. At least a lady decided that she would pay 1 year's rent. While they're paying her the 1 year's rent, people went to send in and donate, which they started already, to build a little home, a little room for him, where him can feel comfortable. And we know, say, once him get that, him go and do him little hustle same way and help himself, and he can build on that and do. But as long as him have somewhere decent to sleep, you know, and I know Auntie Donna is going to do her best because that woman is a living, breathing earth angel. You know what I mean? So even she wanted to give him so much donations coming from him, and even while he was there talking to Auntie Donna, more donations coming, but she wanted was to give him, but if you give him as him step out of the man will lick him down and take it away from him. I don't want him to get killed for a little change, so she couldn't give him anything. So she said by now and next week she's going to try and sort out the rental situation, can get a room for rent. And while he's there, I'm going to go to him hustle and sell him chargers and whatever, but him have someone to come in at night time, one little yard. In the meantime, people go and put together, no matter how small, whatever you have, you send to Auntie Donna, and they're going to build a little place for him when him have somewhere to come out, a place where him finally, for all these years, him have somewhere where him can go in and sleep at night time and feel safe. So I'll be watching his progress because I think there's so much young youths out there that are misjudged and underestimated that need a chance. And I tell you, sometimes girls get away with getting stuff or getting help because they can go live with a man or so on. Boys like that, but basically on the streets from in them young teenage years running up and down, it takes a certain kind of strength of them mind and character to get out of certain things without getting into criminal activities. And he has not gotten into any, and I applaud him, and it's something, greatness is in that guy, and I would like to watch and see how it turns out, because this is what I'm saying. Treat the youth them with love, be there for them, help a youth. Sometimes just be a confidant where a youth can come to you and say, you know, so this is my mind, how I feel, and you can guide them. Be a mentor to a youth, because not all boy pitney out there is criminals and have messed up minds. You have them out there that just really want a chance. You understand? Of course, yes, when you say, yeah, you have to be careful. Yes, I know all that. But there are youths out there that just want a chance. Our society need to give the boy children a chance, give them hope, give them get jobs. Them need jobs. how you can navigate life without a job. And even when them have to go out there and sell little stuff on the road, it bitter. Because people still lick you down out the road and so on. If you don't have no backup plan, nobody, you don't have nobody to have your back. You understand? So yes, I love this, and I love to see that this guy is getting something. So I'll be watching this and see what happened. So that's just my thought. I just wanted to update you, let you know, for those who didn't know about what I was talking about in the previous video in terms of Auntie Donna and Ricardo Irons. At least I give you a synopsis of the whole situation, etc. So bye for now.